So Thomas Rhett's got a double album coming out in April, so let's learn double the guitar parts on today's song, Growing Up. All right, Growing Up is recorded in the key of D, but we are going to be playing chord shapes in C because we are capoed on fret 2, so that's C, G, A minor, and F. The nice part about this song is there are really only 2 acoustic guitar parts. There's the intro, the verse, the chorus, all of that's the outro, and then there's one kind of quick pre-chorus after the first verse and before the first chorus, and that's going to again use just the same 2 chords that we've already learned. So let me just kind of play the intro, and then we'll break down what the chords are and the strumming pattern as well. But this is how the intro starts. So that is a C chord, just a standard C. You can see it down in the bottom corner. Then we're going to go to a G over B. So we don't want to put our middle finger on the low E string. We're just going to kind of mute that with the tip of our first finger as we're on the 2nd fret of the A string. Again, as you can see down in the corner, I'll put all of the chord shapes down there. But that goes to a G over B. Then an A minor 7. Looks like that. To a G, and I typically play this chord with my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string, just because it's easier for me to kind of move around that. My ring finger is always right around that 3rd fret based on what chord I'm playing. So that's the G chord. Then to, I think it's technically an F major 7 with that open high E string ringing out. We're not playing the low E or the low A string, the only A string. We're just playing those 3 right there. And again, that is basically 99, well, that's all the chords of the song, but 99% of the time, it's that exact same order. So the strumming pattern for the first 4 chords is the exact same. It's down, down, up, and it looks like this. Then when you go to F, this is the strumming pattern. And like I said, that is 99% of the song right there. So let's go ahead and play through the verse with those chords. I'll do it slowly so you can kind of follow along. Used to hit the bar downtown, chase girls with Coca Crown, raise them up and shut them down, shut them down. Had a trusty spot down by the lake, beers are cold, IDs were fake, and love was just a word we'd say for a midnight kiss. Right after that part, he goes into a pre-chorus, which is just a G chord, back into that F chord. He does that 2 times. Ain't come a long way, but I come a little, hanging out somewhere out in the middle. There's also the little intro riff that starts off the song and that comes up a few times throughout. That is going to be played on an acoustic guitar as well. Sounds like a 12 string to me, but we're going to play it on a normal 6 string. You want to start off on the 10th fret on the B and the high E strings, and it goes, so that's 10, 10 on the E and the B, then up to 12 on the B. And we're going to do that 12 with our ring finger because we need our middle finger to go to another string right after that. So it starts, then that's 11 on the G string, back to 10 on the B string. So far we've got, then we're going to use our ring finger to go to fret 12 of the D string, to fret 9 on the G string, up to 11. So that whole riff looks like this. Or you can also slide up as well. One more time, really slow. Let's go ahead and jump into the electric guitar parts now. All right, during the intro of the song, there is a riff on the guitar that is all on the G string. Very easy to do. We're going to start on the 7th fret. And we're going to pluck the 9th fret as well. And then all the rest are going to be slides. So after you pluck that 9th, just use your finger to slide up to the 11th fret, up to the 14th fret, and back down to the 11th fret. So that looks like this. And then we're going to go back down to the 9th fret and hammer on to the 11th. So that whole intro riff looks like this. All right, let's go ahead and learn the solo for this song. It is a pretty easy solo. Let me play through it once really slowly, and then we will break it down. That's it. So we start on the B string on the 12th fret and slide down to the 10th fret. And you just pick that one time. Then from the 10th fret, we're going to slide down to the 7th fret. And we're going to pick that 2 times. So once on the slide down and then once when we're there. Then we're going to go to the G string, start on the 9th fret and slide down to the 7th fret with that same pattern we just did. And then from the 7th fret down to the 6th fret. So the very first one you just pick once on the slide down. All the others you pick 2 times. So again, really slow. That goes. Then we go to the D string. We're going to go 7, 9. Then 7, 9 on the G string. So that part is. Then we're going to pick the 9th fret and bend a whole step up to the 11th fret. Back to 9. So that part is. Back to the 7th fret on the G string. 9th fret on the D string. Back up to the 7th fret on the G string. So far we've got. Then we're going to do a pick on the 9th fret of the G string. And we're going to do kind of 2 bends on that G string on the 9th fret. So that's 9. So that's kind of, again, that's those 2 bends. Back to the 7th fret. Back up to the 9th fret. On the G string, down to the 7th fret. And then we can slide on the D string from the 7th fret up to the 9th fret. And then from the 9th fret, slide up to the 12th fret on the D string. And that's the solo. Again, one more time, really slow. And that's the solo. Used to hit the bar downtown, chase girls with a coca crown, and raise them up and shut them down, shut them down. Had a trusty spot down by the lake. Beers are cold, IDs are fake, and love was just a word we'd say for a midnight kiss. Ain't come a long way, but I come a little. that cheek. Little less what I want and more what I need. These days I still get a little crazy. In a lot of ways I'm still the kid I was, just a little less jack in my truck. Oh, I guess I'm growing up. Yeah, I guess I'm growing up. Looking in the rearview mirror, see things a little more clear. And what it took to get me here makes a lot more sense. Seems like the prayers I'm praying are more like a conversation. And it ain't hell I'm raising. Hell, all I'm saying is, yes, you get a little older, get a little wiser, a little more turn that cheek. Little less what I want and more what I need. These days I still get a little crazy. In a lot of ways I'm still the kid I was, just a little less jack of my truck. Oh, I guess I'm growing up the longer I live. Growing up, don't know as much as I thought I did. No, no. Oh, no, no. Guess you get a little older, get a little wiser, a little more turn that cheek. Little less what I want and more what I need. These days I still get a little crazy. In a lot of ways I'm still the kid I was, a little less temper and a lot more love. I guess I'm growing up. Yeah, I guess I'm growing up. Oh, you know I'm growing up. Ain't we all growing up? Guess you get a little older, get a little wiser. You know I'm growing up. Okay, so that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial and learning both the acoustic parts and some of the little solo riffs on electric guitar as well. If you have any questions about stuff we went over or I covered it too fast, just leave me a comment below and I will try my best to explain in there. Also, if you have a tutorial that you'd like to learn in the future, be sure and let me know and I'll add it to my list of growing videos to get accomplished. But just want to say thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing, thanks for clicking that like button, and we'll see you next week.